It's freaking cold outside. Um, for Florida. Oh, we didn't check the temperature, but there's frost on the grass, and thank goodness for coffee. Holy macaroni and cheese muffin. See if my skinny dog wants to come outside. That would surprise me. All right, here. You come lay down and like it. Up. See if he does. Lay down and I'll cover you up. No, okay. Thanks for trying. Sweet. Definitely, sunrises are definitely later in Shay Baz's parents' backyard. We are on the other side of Florida, so you know, taking the time for the world to spin over here. Okay, so uh, I'm really grateful to Eve LaRose for spending I think it was like an hour and a half with me yesterday on his sort of all of our kind of pseudo Christmas break. Um, I think I mean I hope that the EOS community gets as much out of that kind of conversation as I do. Everybody else I think would be if you're anywhere in the crypto blockchain even NFT space, it's probably worth watching. I know there's a lot of drama around the the EOS situation right now, but I really just wanted to dive into what his vision for the future is. Right? And the main reason for that is that like the amount of effort and soul and brain power that people like Eve LaRose um, are putting into building a better future because they firmly believe in it, I think deserves that's what deserves attention to me, right? Yeah, you're gonna have problems. You're gonna figure stuff out. Some of the stuff that's gonna fail. Fine, right? Move, move forward, and they do. And I the messed up thing is Block One did the same thing, right? Anyway, that's a whole story that I think had a different ending. Unless you're a Block One shareholder, you're super fucking happy. It makes sense. Anyway, um, really grateful to you both for spending that time with me. Selfishly is what I wanted to say. I do think that content wise, um, I think it's good for the ecosystem. But really, it was just good for being able to chat with somebody who's uh, facing adversity, far more adversity than anything I've had to face this year. I think well, that might not be true. but we're quieter about ours. Um, less public, I guess would be a better way to put it. Uh, yeah, it was really good to talk about his vision, uh, because it's in really large part what I share. Uh, hey Brian, what's going on, buddy? Can't believe you want to hang out outside. It's fucking freezing, dude. Hey buddy. Hello. Don't use my phone over, please. Good talk. Anyway, Merry Christmas to you. It was a really nice reminder of what we're doing. Sunrises and dog poops. Thanks for going far away anyway, Brian. All right, so that's one. Number two, I'm really grateful for the ride dog up there. I'll include Rody in there because he's now staring at it. They're good dudes. And grateful Michelle that's coming in tonight. As far as things to do today, I'm gonna meditate today. Um, I'm gonna read a book today, and give my dog love. That's my game plan. Note how chill my game plan is this morning. Morning, everybody. Starting to wonder if people were going to show up, so I just did the thing. The guitar's right here. It's really cold, so I've just been drinking coffee. I suppose I can play a little bit. It's very chilly. Is this land of 50-50? Uh, I think it's probably like 50 by 100 is what I would call this one, give or take. Actually, probably more like how many meters those are? Two? Yeah, no. Actually, it's probably about a 25 by 50, actually. Maybe 26. Nerd. I love it. Another thing, if you haven't caught the Eve interview yesterday, I really wanted to spend the vast majority of the time talking about the work that he's doing, but we went in and did some gratitudes, and we were talking about persistent worlds and how he actually brought up like how amazing it must be to go back to these things later, these builds that you create together and stuff. I ended up talking about you know Cathedral 1.0 I remember going back there after about almost a year. It was actually with a reporter, and was personally unprepared for how many feelings I had about it, right? Because it's full of, you know, all the gratitudes that my family and extended family and friends put in there during the beginning of the the pandemic, right? It was amazing. And then, I was telling about how many builds and amazing things that all of you are creating, and how amazing it's going to be when 1,000 people go back a year from now and bring a friend to, build what they created. I'm a good feeling about it. We'll see. Maybe it's just me and he's the rose, but I don't think it is. Kathy Brinkman doing the work. So, of course, everybody's invited to do this, right? So I did this earlier in the stream. I left out three things that I'm grateful for and three things that I'm going to do today, uh, to make today awesome. And that, it has to be achievable, and like completable, and so it can't be vague. Uh, anyway, Kathy Brinkman, who is a longtime friend and practitioner of this alongside me from many years ago, is coming in hot doing the work. And I invite everyone to do it. I mean, if you want to do it in a notebook, fine, or whatever, but let us know you've done it if you've done it. It's way more fun if you do it in the comments. It's what I found in the times when I make time to do this. I was going to say have time, but that's bullshit. When I make time to do this, um, is that the effects are cumulative for myself, which is why, anytime I start to kind of run out of batteries, I tend to come back to this practice. And in fact, shouldn't leave it between you and me. It's dumb that I stop ever. Um, but there's been a few times where you get a bunch of people do the same thing, and I feel like a community doing this kind of thing together is drastically more intense than the sum of its individual parts. Uh, so it's really cool if you all do it with me. Vetus, I live in Florida. We're up just north of Tampa right now, uh, in Florida. But my wife and I live just north of Miami. Or well, we live on North Beach right now, but we're going up to Hollywood, which is about 50. How about you, Vetus? Where do you live? Oh, China. That's amazing. That's awesome, Vetus. Uh, I would love to get connected with an awesome community in China, and create a, a world someday in the uplift, uh, that that is spearheaded by uh, you know people from China. Get some Chinese language stuff up there. Like basically do like a translated version of it. We can do English too for anything that sort of isn't necessary. Because I love the idea of cross pollinating cultures. I think the more we do that, um, the less people will be able to do the whole others thing, right? Like us versus them, that kind of thing. Um, Bear token of Wapido. I love it. Cheers. Well, and Merry Christmas, guys. happy holidays. Holy shit, 2021 is almost over. Yeah, it's been a year. Cheers, Bear. Good morning. All right, guys. No guitar this morning. My nose is cold. My coffee is empty. We did the work. Well, Kathy and I did the work. I can't tell you guys. I like write some things down you're grateful for today. Just do it. Do it every day if you can. And you can. Uh, have a good. We'll be back soon.